Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're kind of trying out, I guess you call it Knightmare monsters, Cyburst monsters. We're using a lot of the core Cyburst monsters. We have the new Knightmare monster, the only one we have, and a bunch of Knightmare Link monsters, even the new limited Mermaid. So it's just a generic Link deck. We're trying to use new things like Firewall Dragon, Knightmare Unicorn, Knightmare Mermaid, Knightmare Phoenix. I have an Elf Phase. We have Detonate Defend or Deleter and Link Disciple. I'm trying to use Dark Hole. I haven't really used it in too many decks. It's useful in virtually any deck, but I tried to cram it in here. I can't get away from Degrade Buster. I started with one and I just always want more. He's so good. We have Backup Secretary, who special summons when you have just one Cyburst monster. Great with Dot Scraper, as well as Link Slayer with Dot Scraper together. Now I shrink down to just one Knightmare Mermaid. I don't think you need two. She's a limit 2. So that frees up one Ladybug, which is pretty useful, especially with Backup Secretary in combination. And then of course we have Knightmare Corruptor. Now, when this card is normal summon, you can target one Link monster in your graveyard, special summon it to the field so it points to this card, but change its attack to 0. Also, its effects are negated. You cannot special summon monsters except Link monsters. This, for some reason, never seems to work with Link Disciple, so I have yet to really use that normal summon effect, but usually you're just using Knightmare Mermaid, having her in the deck. Knightmare Mermaid takes one Knightmare monster, except itself. If this card's Link summon, you can discard a card, special summon a Knightmare monster from your deck. And if this card was co-linked, when activated, you can draw one card. Easy to co-link this card because it's just one. So you could get a Link Disciple out with a Dot Scraper, and then you could get a Mermaid out. Put them together, you're drawing one and special summoning one. She also has the effect where she minuses 1,000 attack unless it's co-linked. Or even when it's co-linked, you're still losing attack for everything that isn't co-linked. Pretty weird little monster. You'll see that in replays. I'm not using a skill. I'm trying to farm 3 effects. I still don't have it. It takes forever to farm it. So really just learning. I still have a lot to learn with links, and these are a bunch of core. Still feel like I should have probably worked in some decode combos. Deleter was pretty interesting, but people just play around them pretty easily. Other than that, just gonna let you guys enjoy the replays, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are going second versus Percy. I think this is a nice, quick, simple duel here. He's using the most unbearable monster. 2 Dot Scrapers, a Link Slayer, and a Degrade Buster. Really all you need. He set a back row, set a monster. We go Link Slayer into Backup Secretary. We throw away the Dot Scraper to bring him out. We destroy Mystical Space Typhoon while we do. Go with a Phoenix. Then we go Phoenix into Unicorn. That's going to throw away the Dot Scraper. Bounce that boy back to the deck. Then we bring out Degrade Buster for lethal. I just love Degrade Buster, guys. Really, the Unicorn bounce wouldn't have been as good without the lethal. We would have probably got beat up by Fluffles. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Aigami going first. Can't wait for Cubics. The new Cubic monster looks pretty cool. He is using Cubics as well. So I am he's the next guy I'm leveling up, so it should be fun. Mocha Buzz does look interesting too, the Grand Tusk. But we'll have to see from there. So here we start with just a Link Disciple, a Cosmic Cyclone. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone Dharma. So we could have done more linking obviously, but we could just leave him here. This will be enough monsters to bring out a Degrade Buster. We could have brought out Degrade Buster there, but it's okay. He's going Karma, searching another Duza. Swings over our poor little Link Disciple, so it's a back row. Now we should have special summoned Backup Secretary first. We normal summon Iblee first. Mermaid throws away the Backup Secretary. Now we bring out the Iblee once again. We're going to co-link So now they don't lose the 1000 attack. He still loses the 1000 attack, and our Degrade Buster still loses the 1000 attack. But wasn't too bad. Here he brings out a Seed. So he's gonna lock up poor Phoenix. We still get to swing with the Degrade Buster. He's going to bring that boy right back out. Bring out another Dooza. Dooza's still lowered by Knightmare Mermaid. Going Karma, searching another Dooza. Has to end his turn. Now we're going to link into a Unicorn. We can throw away Dot Scraper, we can bounce the Seeds, and we have more than enough attack to get over the Dooza and hit him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing little Yugi. We're going first. No extra deck for our boy. Using that pretty cool sleeve and mat there of that monster. I should say just the sleeve. We're going to start by setting an Iblee. He goes right into Magical Musketeers. Now he had tons of delays, so he had plenty he could use. So I had to start with the Dark Hole. Doesn't seem like an intimidating field, but it could blow up in a hurry if I let him use any spells, or if I would have used my spell, or well, I guess using Dark Hole in this slot wouldn't have really made a difference. But using anything, even if we do it, even if they do it, triggers the effects. You get the monster out of there. All you have to do is get to a lethal amount of damage with Link Slayer and Degrade Buster and a single Dot Scraper. We can make that happen, but look at us. We go all the way into a Deleter. Deleter, once per turn at the start of the damage step when this card battles a face-up monster that is not Link 3 or higher Link monster, just destroy that monster. Or you can tribute a monster his card points to and destroy a monster your opponent controls. His arrows are pretty gnarly too. He has a little corner arrow. So it's pretty cool little monster. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bones. We're going second. Definitely a second turn deck. He's showing straight to the grave. We got a Cosmic Cyclone, we got Slayer, we got Debug. He's starting with Samurai Skull. He is Spectral Swords, Shiranui. So no back row, we go with Slayer into Debug. Debug into Dot Scraper. We will destroy his Wasteland. And we had a Cosmic Cyclone. So if he did have some back row, we would have some answers to that back row. He doesn't have the back row. We still trigger Dot Scraper with Link Slayer thanks to his field spell. That's going to be a Phoenix plus our Link Slayer plus our Degrade Buster, which means easy lethal over the Shiranui. Like I said, we still have a Cosmic Cyclone, so we could have handled a little more back row. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going first. This is definitely a second turn deck. We do have our Degrade Buster though. We have Dot Scraper, Knightmare. We're going to start with Dot Scraper. We go into Link Disciple. That's going to trigger Dot Scraper. We're going to tribute Dot Scraper to draw one and throw one back. Didn't gain anything at all from that except losing a monster. We're facing a Hazy. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone the Pillar so he doesn't get a normal summon. Has an Arvada though. Arvada destroys Link Disciple. Now we're going to see something pretty gnarly. We bring out Link Slayer. We normal summon Iblee. Now when Iblee's sent to the graveyard, you can activate her effect, special summon this card to your opponent's field in defense. So we trigger Mermaid, we protect her with Iblee. This way Arvada tries to trigger. Arvada will negate the Iblee going to his side of the field, which is good. And we still get to do our Mermaid, which special summons another Iblee. That's going to be a Knightmare Phoenix to go with our Link Slayer. Still in the field, good amount of damage. And now it's our boy's turn over there. He's going to Dark World Dealings, make us throw away another Link Slayer. And then obviously couldn't continue any further. We get a Cosmic Cyclone, didn't need it, as Phoenix finishes it off. So I think I could probably slim down a Phoenix, add maybe another 2 with some bite. I don't know what good 2, Brood Enforcer is okay. Still requires a discard. I don't know. It's hard to get Firewall out co-linked. should be a little easier with Mermaid and Link Disciple though if we focus a little through. So there's a lot, I gotta do a lot more Link summoning, especially with Cyburst, and just get away from the Grey Buster. He's so good though. I don't get why people don't play him. He's so good. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what combos I'm really missing out on with this new Knightmare monster, and thanks for watching, guys.